Hey guys, welcome to my Blender tutorial series, and in this tutorial we'll be going over how to add materials in Blender in object mode. Yesterday's tutorial we went over how to change the whole object, like all the vertices, edges, faces, all of them into the same color. In today's tutorial we'll be going over how to change individual faces and find out which faces have which color. So without further ado, let's get right into today's tutorial. So first of all, when you enter the viewport, you can just delete both the camera and the light. If you want the camera, you can keep it, but yeah, you can delete the light for sure, because we won't be using rendered view today. So first thing you do, you click on your cube and you click tab, and once you're in tab, you can tap 3 to get face select and select certain faces. Now, just like what we did yesterday, we'll go over to the materials tab, we'll click plus and we'll click new, and we'll do yellow. But one thing you might notice is we have 3 extra buttons: assign, select, and deselect. I'll show you what those do in a second. So now what you can do, you can go ahead and click on base color, and you can just select any type of yellow you want. Metallic halfway, roughness halfway, about kind of a synthetic feel yellow. And now this time you want to pick which face you want yellow to go to. Right now, when you notice when I selected yellow and I clicked here, it went back to that material, right? Because all these faces are that material. So if I select this, it goes directly to that material, as you can see. So if you want this face to become yellow, you just select it, you go over yellow and you click assign. And now you might not notice anything, and that's because we're in solid view. You want to go over to material preview mode, and here you can see it's yellow. And now if you add another one and you write red and you select this to red, and now you select this face and you click assign, now you have yellow, you have red. We can do the same thing. We can quickly add blue, and we can go ahead and add green. And once we've done that, let's quickly set the colors. And now you can select this to be blue and this to be green. So now, as you can see, well, there's still 2 whites, but as you can see, this cube has several colors. Now let's say for some reason you couldn't find the yellow face. Let's say this was a really complex object. For now it's a simple cube. But let's say you don't know, you want to select all the yellows. Alright, just to see where the yellows are. You can just click off of this for now, and just click on the yellow and click select. And now it'll, okay, well, now that I selected red, I have to deselect and click select. And now if you go back, you notice this is selected. And so that's just how it works. And if you select it, you can click deselect again. And let's say you want it all yellow edges to be smaller. Just like that. It's pretty simple. And that's really it. I mean, you can also do this. You can indent faces, extrude them, and make faces like these different colors. Or you don't need to add a new one. You can just make this green, and you can make this yellow. And really, you can mess around with all the materials. And soon we'll be figuring out how to make objects rough, how to make them shiny. And so really, you can make anything. So for today's tutorial, I actually have a challenge for you guys. I want you guys to figure out how to make a gold bar. I did make one in the last tutorial, but try not to go to the last tutorial. Just try to figure out how you'd be able to do it from just a cube. If you're not done with the cube, you can just pause the video, and yeah, let's get into the solution. And so now, this is it. This is a cube. To make a gold bar, a stereotypical gold bar. First of all, you tap S, you go on the Z-axis, you make it a little thinner, and you tap S and on the Y-axis. And now it's a lot thinner. But you know how gold bars, there's kind of like a diagonal line here. So you want to hit tab, get the top face, and you scale it down. Scale it down somewhat like this. And this is a bit too tall, so let's go ahead, bring it down and scale it back up. And this is about a gold bar here. And so you can actually go ahead and select all of it and hit bevel. That's if you want to. You can just bevel these edges. You don't have to do it. You could bevel these to make these a little smooth, but I'm just gonna do that. Just really, really smooth to the point of where you barely notice it. And so now you can just go to the material tab, click new, and go ahead type in gold. Now you base color, you get it kind of yellowish gold color here. And that's obviously, this doesn't look like gold like at first sight, but you want to raise the metallic and lower the roughness until it's about gold. And now it might be a bit too reflective, so you want to lower the metallic a little bit, maybe the roughness back up, but about maybe just mess around with these settings and see what you like best. Honestly, most of these still look like a gold bar, and yeah, this is really how we do it. Here it is, a gold bar. And so thank you all for watching today's tutorial. Today's tutorial is pretty simple actually. Um, and if you guys want to continue watching the tutorials, you guys can go ahead to link in the description. It'll take you to the playlist where you can watch the remaining tutorials. So yeah, I'll see you all next time.